Good morning, YouTube. Hey, man, you notice that shirt I had on yesterday? I got another one. This is like an eagle with a truck on it. I got like 4 different ones, new shirts. I like the fabric. This is like that dry fit kind of material. I like the feel. It's nice and soft. I'm not a big print t-shirt guy, but I saw these and I wanted to buy like 4 of them. 4 different designs, of course. I like them. Anyway, I tell you, I'm sitting here in Gulfport. It's 8:30. I just got done doing pre-trip. Look at the load board because I still don't have a load lined up. Schneider's load board over the past couple of weeks have been horrendous. It's not getting no better. It's just not. So as I kind of hinted around, I'm looking. I'm having discussions, and we'll see what works out. But changes have to happen. You can't live with you got to make money, right? So anyhow, changes are going to happen. I don't know when or how soon or how quick or whatever, but we'll see how. I'm gonna rest assured I'm gonna do whatever I think is the best decision for me. And if that new load board comes out in another week or two, then that might save the day. Who knows? Right now, I know the nav system for Schneider hasn't worked all day yesterday, and it's still not working this morning. I mean, how could this is a new nav system that they've invested a bunch of money into? It just got released 6 weeks ago, and it's not working. I mean, it's just not working. Go to the Schneider group. They all say the same damn thing. Schneider and tech just doesn't work together, man. It's discouraging because I'm committed to the company. They've been good to me, and for the most part, it's still a good company. It's just the things that matter most as a driver have been broken as of late. So we'll see how it all works out. I'm just going to do me. I'll find something here for later today or tomorrow, hopefully, and we'll see how it all works out. But anyway, go ahead and watch it every day. This trailer, this is for Kerrington, man. What I'm asking for help for is this Kerrington trailer. It's still a trailer that I'm playing. It's just to kind of show y'all who she is, what we're trying to do this for. She's going to this Phenom camp, and we got a little GoFundMe fundraiser to try to help them out for the expenses. I noticed there's been a couple donations on there, but obviously we need more. So anything you can do to help, please, if you can, just click the link at the top. Even if you can't donate right now, just look at the top of the description. Click the link. It's at the very top, and read the thing. And if you're able to help out, please. If not, it's not a big sweat. I mean, we understand times are tough, but if you're able, it'd be much appreciated. Thank you so much. Roll the intro or roll the trailer. I'm going to go up to the fuel pumps. I'm going to grab fuel and hit the road. Alright, we've driven for 5.5 hours and we stopped at a rest stop. Didn't really plan on getting a 30, but I needed to look at the load board because I didn't have a load. And I just had to accept a load just to get, it's 150 miles away for 10 a.m. pickup tomorrow, live load, going up into Home Depot up in Ohio. Crap load, man, $130. There's nothing else here any closer. I could go further out and look more, but I'm hoping if I get up in Ohio, then this board is terrible. This board is terrible. That'll wind up being my first load for the pay week. A light load, which is why I booked it for one being that low. And just to get me out of this area. This is just horrible. It's so bad. I'm not saying the Midwest is going to be any better, because who flipping knows? But we shall see. But I'm going to go into the restroom. I'll go and use the restroom. And I should have this load dropped off around 5:30 today. In time to finish out this payroll week. It's just frustrating, you know, when you want to work, you got to make money. And for whatever reason, over the past few weeks, the loads are just, not just saying it's the Snyder load board, but what I'm saying about the Snyder load board is there's a shit ton of loads out there, but none of them are confirming. They're doing all these tweaks to the, maybe the problem with the load board is because they're focusing everything on the new load board that's coming. The current load board is suffering, and all the drivers are suffering. And when you, like I said once before, when you have a good load book that disappears, and obviously they can't always cancel, so they're taking that from our IC board, giving it to a company driver, which is a business. I would understand probably the same damn thing. And we was told in orientation that happens sometimes, especially if that company driver needs a home load. Which I understand that part, but it still doesn't make it any better for our pockets, right? So people will say hang in there till the new board comes out, but you know what? I hung in, but when I decided to switch careers, I hung in for 3 years. 3 years I hung into that place, seeing if it was going to get better, and it just never did. I'm not going to hang in if I have other options. So enough of that. Just going to do what I do, and then we'll see what happens. I'm going to use the restroom and get back on the road. Alright, we dropped that load off at 5:30, or we got on site at like 5:20. Didn't drop that load of trailer off until about 6. And they only had one empty on the lot, and it was out of service. So I put in an exception. They sent me to, it took about 30 minutes to get a response back. And they sent me over to a place called TriStar Semi Truck and Trailer Services. There were 0 empties there. They had a bunch of like container trailers, but no dry vans. So I had to drive 75 miles for that. So then I sent another exception in. They sent me to the Snyder drop yard, which they should have sent me here first, which is only 11 miles away. But I went through 4 trailers. There's only 3 on the list, but I went through. There was 2 that had seals on it, 1 that's out of service right over here, and the other 2 that were showing are attached to another truck, attached to other trucks. But I did find one, the last remaining one on this yard. So what I need to do real quick is enter that into the system, because it didn't show up on the list. Or did it? Let me just do this find empty again, because I don't plan on doing a full connection until the morning, because it's 10 to 9. 154305, that's what I got. Actually, it is on the list. I don't know why it wasn't there earlier, but it is now. And it says good condition. It's a 9-year-old trailer, but whatever. You know, I don't care. I got a live load in the morning. And the problem, the reason that I would have just parked and waited till the morning to grab the empty, because right now I am, how far am I away from pickup now? I think I'm probably about 80 miles from pickup. Where am I going? Belfast Keller Road, yes. Am I that far? I'm 110 miles away from location. Yeah, starting I was 180 miles. Yeah, the app, when I booked the load, it says only 140 miles away. No, I was actually 180 miles away. So anyhow, I got 2 hours. I got a 10 a.m. Make sure that hasn't changed. What's my appointment tomorrow? My appointment at Tricam Industries is at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. Yes, okay. It's a live load. But the whole point of me just going through this headache and this misfortune, and the reason I didn't wait till the morning is because I know I have a live load in the morning, and I don't need to deal with this shit in the morning before I go to my thing. So I had to make sure I found a trailer that was in working order and at least connect to it before somebody, if I had parked over in the bobtail section, odds are somebody would come in later on and grab this damn thing, and then I'd be screwed, right? Now, when I was at the Dollar General, right, there was no Empties there then. Not saying 30 minutes later there wasn't some out there on the yard, but there wasn't a lot. I even talked to the yard dog. I was like, listen, our system shows us a few empty trailers on the docks, but I know we can't grab from docks. So are you getting ready to go pull some from the dock? He says, no, I'm not right now. I'm not scheduled for any Schneider trailers pull. I was like, okay, fine. So anyway, after the aggravation going to, I'm like, it's like, are they not looking at these locations to see what empties are there, and if it's showing any trailers, what status they're in, out of service or defected or whatever? It's like they just say, okay, here he is. He's going this way. Let's find him something along. Boom, there we go. Let's see him there. Look at the trailers. Look at the list. See what's. I'm aggravated. And you know what? Frustration spreads fast. Little things like this I never let used to bother me. I just like, it's part of the game. It is. And even probably if everything else is going fine, I wouldn't let this bother me either. The problem is once you get started getting frustrated with something that's actually a pretty big deal, and the big deal I'm frustrated with is the rates, is the money. That's the one thing I'm frustrated with now, and that's a big deal to me. The little things that normally don't bother you, kind of, you get what I'm saying. Frustration is contagious and it spreads quickly, and I have fought hard to control that over the past few years of my mental reprogramming self-program. But I'll tell you what, I haven't eaten since breakfast. When I stopped there at that rest area, I didn't snack. I started to make me a couple of I have some Johnsonville brats in there. I started to make me a couple of those, but I didn't. I just got back on the truck, hit the road, and I wanted to make sure I had that dang thing delivered before I cut off. And officially on my tablet, it was cut off at 5:30. It was 5:30. No, 6:30. What time did I end that damn trip? I'll tell you. It was 6:24 when I completed that trip, Eastern time. So that's 5:24 Central time, which we're supposed to be able to be dropping loads up until 1800 Central Standard Time. So we'll see if that trip, which should go on the pay period, goes on or not. If not, I'm gonna be short for the week. But whatever, that's beyond my control now. I cleared it within the Schneider parameters. So anyhow, I'm here at the Schneider Jacksonville drop lot. I'm gonna stay here. I was planning on going to a truck stop about 60 miles from here to kind of split the not truck stop, rest area, which would have put me like 45-50 miles away from pickup tomorrow. But with all this crap, it's just not gonna happen. So I'm gonna get up about 7, hit the road by 7 rather. I just don't like staying somewhere that don't have a rest area. Or not a rest area, but a rest room, right? So, just in case, wake up 4 o'clock and you got that emergency number 2, But it is what it is. I'm gonna stay here tonight. I'm gonna go back in the back. I'm gonna cook. What am I gonna cook? I'm gonna make some of those chicken strips, like chicken fajita strip, chicken breast, Tyson chicken breast I got. I'm gonna make some. No, I'm not. I got a roll of hamburger that's been out for 3 days. I gotta cook it. I'm probably just gonna do tacos. I'm gonna do tacos. Yeah, I got a pack of taco seasoning. I'll just make it. I gotta cook a hamburger. I don't know. I don't really want hamburger patties per se. So I don't know. I'll show you. I'll figure it out. I'll show you though. I literally just pulled the phone off the magnet after recording that last clip, and it dawned on me. It's Tuesday, so it's most definitely gonna be Taco Tuesday. And coincidentally enough, last week was Tuesday when I made tacos, and I didn't dawn on me until after I started eating them that it was Tuesday. But okay, it's Taco Tuesday. I need to look right there. I'm not used to holding you.
When a pre-employment test is required, and a new employer will be required to conduct both tests.
All right, listen, are any of you in the prohibited status on the clearinghouse for whatever reason? You got till November to get that fixed. 163,318 truck drivers will lose their CDL. I don't have the details for it, but if you want to go see the details, go look up Mother Trucker News, the official trucking channel, he calls it, and see what all he's got the full details about that. But like I said, tacos, hamburgers cooking up. We're gonna get it done with. Oh, look at all that taco meat goodness. We're gonna put it on shells, throw some cheddar. Oh, we're gonna knock it out. Feels like a 6-pack taco kind of night. Cause I'm on this little carb thing. It's all the tortillas I eat. I'll just sop the rest of this up with a fork. Anyway, appreciate y'all you watching and for all the support. We'll see you tomorrow.